What's up, people? My name is Jonathan. Welcome to Unboxing Shit on Mix It Up. So, I own two MIDI controllers. This one is called a MIDI Moose from Tech21. Not a bad MIDI controller and reasonable price. And this one is a completely unknown company. I'll bring it a little closer to the camera so you can see it. This one is called the Actition MIDI controller, and I think you can buy it from eBay and so on. It's a nice little 4 switch MIDI controller, and you can hold the buttons down and you can get like another 4 presets. Pretty decent controllers, both of them. And I want to upgrade my rig and go MIDI. I own a Bulgara Tri-Rec amp, which has an awesome crunch and high gain tone. The clean sucks, but luckily I don't play much clean tones. And I want to go MIDI because I want to be able to change a lot of tones there and switch on and off effects. And I've got it all figured out that I can do that. But the problem I have, because I'm a singing guitarist, is these up and down buttons here. You know, I don't know. Hats off to you people who can sing and look at the crowd and also switch with your feet without looking or whatever. I can't do it. So I'm always switching the up and down button. I'm always pressing the wrong button by mistake, whatever. So I want a MIDI controller that has a good selection of switches. So like maybe 8 or 10. And I don't want to hit up and down. I just want to be able to hit a button and get the tone. I don't want to switch banks. I don't want any of that shit. And ideally, it would be nice if I have a little display so when I press a preset, I can see what's going on. And I don't want to spend a lot of money because I buy a lot of shit sometimes and I experiment, and I don't want to buy a fancy controller that then I find out it's not perfectly suiting me. So what's the solution? Got it for you. This box here. So let's open this shit. So this took 2 days to arrive to me. It's a small company. I think it's more or less a one-man show, but extremely fast response, really good communication, and fast delivery. So that part I can only give thumbs up for. So let's look at it. So it comes in a box here. Nice, well packed. Comes with a quick guide here, which is nice. I don't like to see a 1,000-page manual here, so it's very quick. Little guide here, nice. Some nice padding in there as well, and nicely bubble wrapped and so on. So let's open this up. And the other thing I wanted to say is that a lot of MIDI controllers are really deep, you know. And there's one called a RJM, which is like almost $1,000. I think it's more expensive than some amps, and it's really nice. I mean, it has like, you can set for each preset, you can set like a backlit display with a name of each preset, and a lot of bands like Alice in Chains and so on use that. But I don't have $1,000+. So I want something that's also relatively compact. And I don't want also something where the buttons are so close together where you have to do like a ballerina to get from one button to other. You need a decent space between the buttons so you don't press them wrong. So this is the solution that I've been looking for, and maybe solution that you were looking for. This is, and I hope I say this right, please excuse me, the owner of the company, if I say that wrong, VOES. Sorry if I said that wrong. A VOES MIDI controller. He has a couple different models. This is the MX-12, and the MX-12, which is 12 buttons, comes with one which is 2 rows of 6, and I think there's a 4x3, so I think it's a 4 times 3 buttons. So that's nice that he has that option that if you want it a little bit deeper, but I don't want it deep. I want it a bit wider than, and I want 2 rows of buttons. It has a display here. So you actually, what you can do when you hook this up to your computer and set it all up, which is another nice thing about it. You can actually have a display telling you what patch you're on. Really cool. And the beautiful thing about this thing is it's less than 400 euros. I mean, I've searched every MIDI controller on the market. I cannot find a single one that does what this does. So number one, needs to be not so deep, check mark. Number two, it needs to have a reasonable number of presets. So like 8 or 10 minimum, that's check. Then I don't want an up and down button. I don't want a bank change. I just want to have, in this case, 12 presets. I hit the preset, that's it. I don't need more than 12. So I don't want bank up and down. I don't want to hit the wrong button. This, you can configure it in that way. It has, on the back side, it has a MIDI, of course, in and out, but it also has a USB interface. And you can hook up that USB to your computer, and it comes with, well, that free download configuration program. And I already played around with that software before I got the unit. So easy to use. It has you can see the actual unit. So you see the actual unit. And so when you're playing with the software, you're actually seeing like a mimic of the unit. Super awesomely made. And it kept 400 bucks. I mean, this thing here, I think this is like $250. I could be wrong on that. Difference between this and this, I mean, come on. This is, this gives you 1, 2, 3, 4 little backlit display. It's only 5 switches. Again, it has that bank up and down thing, which I hate because you might hit it by mistake and then you go into the wrong bank. This has a display which you can program to, if you want crunch or clean, you can see it on the display, which is really nice, backlist display, I believe, as well. USB interface, you can hook it up to computer, program the bloody thing. So, and if you have maybe 2 different rigs, you can also program a setup for one type of rig, and then you can hook it up to computer, boom, download, send a new setup to this. It's just awesomely design. It also has a V-Link here. I'm not going to use that, but it also has some special configurations where you can hook it up to an Axe-Fx and a Kemper, apparently. So it can basically take the place of your Kemper or Axe-Fx remote, and which use Ethernet type cable. So it has that. I don't need that, but that's cool. And also it has a standard 9-volt power supply. I like that as well. So if you have a pedal board supply, just, take a power output from your pedal board power supply, hook it up, good to go. So I haven't tried it out yet, of course, but from what I see with this thing, for the price, for all the features it has, for something that I can't see anything on the market, anything close, not even on the price range, I would say this is the steal and the find of the century. So what I'll do is I'll put in the description below the link to the website. It's a fairly small operation, I think. It's one guy, that's his name here. He's in Belgium. He has a website, a nice website. He's quick to respond. Send him an email. I'm pretty sure you would ship to wherever you want. I got mine quick. Good communication. Sent me a tracking information right away. Not endorsed at all. I took my money. I spent it on this thing because I want to buy it. So I'm not endorsed. This is not sponsored, and this is unbiased completely. This is just how I feel about this thing, how I feel about my choice. I hope that helps you with your choice. If you're looking for MIDI controllers, maybe it's not for you. Again, if you're looking for a MIDI controller with less buttons or whatever, please check his website. He has other models with more switches, less switches, but they all have this really just well thought out concept, I mean, again, a small little thing. It has little rubber feet here. You put this on a like a polished wood floor at a gig. It won't skid all over the place. Little things like that. This guy has thought it out. I like it. So next video I'll hook this up to my rig with my Bulgara, and I'll do a little bit of a rig rundown with this unit and show you how I've integrated it into my rig. But for now, that's the unboxing video here completed. I hope that was helpful for you. If you like this, give it a like. If you don't like it, also tell me so. It's a free country, and I would really appreciate if you like and subscribe. I'm always putting new stuff up here, and you never know, it might be something you could also benefit from. So take care. That's all I've got for now. Be safe out there and see you next time.